The Court of the Economic Community of West African States in Abuja will rule on the provisional measures on December 7, 2023 in a case between Niger State and 7 other persons, and the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, and 2 other people. The court set the date after hearing both sides during a hearing held on Monday, November 21, 2023, in Abuja, Nigeria. At the hearing, the applicants, represented by their lawyers, Mr. Mokele Ye, and 5 others argued that sanctions imposed by the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, led by Nigerian President Bola Tinubu, have caused adverse effects on the Nigerian people, including shortages of food, medicine and electricity, due to Nigeria's border closures and power outages. A court statement on Wednesday said the plaintiff had asked the court for interim injunctions compelling the Authority of Heads of State and Government to immediately suspend the sanctions. They said that respondents had overreacted by imposing sanctions that were not consecutive and that Niger had been treated unequally and unfairly compared to the other 3 member states, Mali, Burkina Faso and Guinea, that had suffered coups in last years. The applicants also asked the court to declare itself competent to hear the case and to declare the application admissible according to the court texts. The defendants, heads of state authorities, the Mediation and Security Council and the ECOWAS Commission, represented by Mr. Francois Kangapend, raised an objection of inadmissibility of the appeal and asked the court to reject the appellant's appeal. Kangapend told the court that the coup is not recognized in a democracy and that the junta does not have the legal capacity to bring a case to court, adding that democratically elected President Mohamed Bazoum has a case pending before the court, in which he questions the legitimacy of this same advice. Kangapend stressed that the council's lack of legal capacity to go to court deprives the court of jurisdiction to consider his request for interim measures. In the initial application, the applicants, Niger State, 6 Nigerian organizations and 1 Nigerian citizen asked the court to declare the measures taken by the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government during its extraordinary sessions on July 30 and August 10, 2023, allegedly intended to restore constitutional order in Niger Republic, illegal. They asked the court to annul all decisions of these ECOWAS bodies imposing sanctions, including the decision to resort to military intervention in Niger Republic. The statement added, "Meanwhile, ECOWAS parliamentarians have called on heads of state and government in the region to lift the sanctions imposed on Niger Republic." In July, ECOWAS heads of state and government called for the immediate release and reinstatement of President Mohamed Bazoum as the legitimate head of state and government of the Republic of Niger. Furthermore, they imposed sanctions on Niger Republic for the overthrow of Bazoum by some military officers led by the former commander of the Presidential Guard, General Abdurrahman Tiani. The leader of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Ali Ndum, who is also an ECOWAS member of parliament, addressed journalists after the inaugural session of Parliament in Abuja on Wednesday and said the sanctions are hitting the masses, including Nigerians hard at the border state. Niger borders 8 Nigerian states: Borno, Yobe, Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, Zamfara and Kebbi. Since the closure of borders and the imposition of sanctions, the poor, especially children and women, have been exposed to untold hardship and no significant progress has been made in resolving this problem. We therefore take the opportunity of the second extraordinary session of the ECOWAS Parliament to ask the ECOWAS head of state to accelerate the resolution of the political stalemate in Niger by first lifting the sanctions and opening the closed border between Niger and Nigeria. I would like to add that this is a collective decision of some of us who are concerned about what is happening and the suffering our people are going through. This also affects other non-neighboring countries because Niger is a gateway for goods moving from Sokoto to Ghana, from Togo to Nigeria and from various parts of ECOWAS countries from west to north, he said. Abdullahi Salami of Sokoto also spoke, saying his people are suffering due to sanctions against Niger Republic. He said thousands of trailers loaded with food to be transported to Niger were stuck at the border, regretting that the food was already decaying.
For more news like this across the globe, please subscribe to our channel, like and share this video. Thank you.